This one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Stroud now on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Ripping off yards past the 40. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Regular, 180. Stop.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Finds him over the middle, and he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 2nd and 5. Motioning left is their running back. From the gun, Mayfield. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. A new set of downs for them from the 31.
First down, Tampa Bay. King. 20. Stop.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers tie and can take the lead here in the second.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go.
And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Oh, hey. Stop, Tony. Hey, uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
first down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the Buccaneers' 43-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Will line up for the
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And he's got it. Cut the end zone. So the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Mayfield now from the gun. It's a big strike downfield to Aguica. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He'll come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Right back to Irving now. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they're there to send him out of bounds. But Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Now, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. First down now. Ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Throwing the out route complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
That's another
Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. It's on the in route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
One last play before the break. The give now out of the shotgun. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Ka'imi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And they send their back in motion right. Baker now from the gun. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Baker now. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Here's the give to Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. One time.
3rd and long for him here. That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Offense up to the line fast. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Back to throw, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Gets everything he has under this one. Toward down, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Rail.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Pistol. What's that?
Throwing, Baker. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
King.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, alert. What's that?
Mayfield set to pass. Completed to his running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Running for it. Here's Irving. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to get a breather. They turn it over on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming up front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
The tackle made
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Secures this at the 17. Makes the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown in double coverage, odds are against you.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Put the body on the line for his team. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers 8 points behind. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here he is to throw. receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's third down.
Buddy! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Run, run, run. Watch, watch.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Watch out.
To throw. That's complete. Downfield to Godwin. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium.
And they're still up. Rocky brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Design quarterback run here.
On the quick, right?
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.